This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Really, dude? IBFP or whatever the fart your name is. Now you want to sit here and say Canelo's going to win 55 to 45% against who? Andre SOG Ward? That's funny and dodo headish at the highest levels. Come on, man. There's only one thing in your video that's accurate. Andre Ward cannot just come out of retirement and fight Canelo Alvarez, or aka Cinammon Alvarez. I don't think that would be a smart fight to fight the first fight. But if Andre Ward has 2, maybe 3 tune-ups, yes, once he gets his full timing and his conditioning in and he's active, he will box the life out of Canelo Alvarez. There's no planet or universe where Canelo Alvarez is better than Andre Ward by any stretch of the imagination, either at 168 or 175. I already told you, Kovalev will whoop Canelo Alvarez's ass at 175. Now, this is Andre Ward. This is a step above. This is the guy that we were saying was the second greatest boxer in the modern day generation after Floyd Mayweather. After Floyd Mayweather retired, he became pound for pound the #1. And this was while Canelo Alvarez was boxing, right? Andre Ward was way ahead of him in the pound for pound list. Andre Ward does everything better than Canelo Alvarez. He's the better boxer. He's the better slugger. He's the stronger fighter. He's the stalk down guy. He's the bigger guy. He's been the bigger guy. He's been in bigger weight classes. The only thing you said that made sense was if they fought at 175 pounds, Andre will win. But if they fight at 168, Andre will win too. Canelo Alvarez barely sniffed 168 pounds. Andre Ward did his best work at 168. So what the fuck are you talking about? You dodo head. Andre Ward fought in the Super 6. So when you want to sit here and talk about his resume, did you not see what happened in the Super 6 against the opponents he fought? Against the Carl Froches of the worlds? Against the Groves of the worlds? Against the Arthur Abrahams of the worlds? Come on, man. Don't get me started, man. Andre Ward has fought some legendary and good opponents. He's fought some really good opponents. His resume is not like Floyd Mayweather where he's picked the guy at the right time. Andre Ward has always picked the guy in his prime. He's always fought the hardest guys. That's one thing you can't take away from him. So what the fuck are you talking about, man? He fought the boogeyman at the light heavyweight division and took his ass down, chopped his ass down like a tree. The first fight was controversial, but the second fight was a definitive win. I still had him winning both fights because he dominated the second half of the first fight. People could say what they want, but in the second fight, he hit his ass with that right. Andre Ward is the bigger guy. He's the more stalked down guy. He's the stronger guy, and he will win that fight. There's no 2 ways around that. There's no stretch of the imagination where Canelo Alvarez beats Andre Ward. Unless Andre Ward, like you said, is completely out of shape. That's the only way he has a fucking chance. So higgity fucking hush, man. What's wrong with these dodo heads out here? That's what I said. They got Canelo Alvarez shit so far up in their mouths. They're just eating this shit. Their heads are so far up this dude's ass, man. They don't understand reality. These Cinammon Alvarez fanboys. They're fucking dodo heads, dog. I told you, they brain full of mush. They're brainwashed. They lack neuron receptors in their brain cells for them to reason critically and effectively. For them to have normal cognitive functioning. Fucking dodo heads. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.